Over the past few weeks, we've seen an enormous amount of money raised for them by you. Well, Captain Tom Moore has now topped over £26 million for the NHS, but there's another fundraising superhero hot on his heels, aiming to do the same.
Yes, so let's meet her. We can cross live to Ardva in Scotland now to meet 90-year-old Margaret Payne and her daughter Nikki. It's so lovely to see the both of you. Thank you for joining us this morning. So, Margaret, tell us about this challenge that you set yourself, and this was on Easter Sunday that you began.
Yes. Well, it was Tom that was the inspiration, but it was Nicola's idea that we should do something with my stair walking, because on wet, windy days when I can't go out, I go and walk up and down the stairs.
So you, as a as a young girl, climbed this particular mountain called Suilven. And you went with your sister Elizabeth and two friends. We've got pictures of it now. It's actually absolutely beautiful. I think there was a picture taken of you on the top of it at the summit, and so it has a close relation to your heart. Why did you decide this one? How high is it?
It's not very high, in fact, compared to other hills, but it's 2,398 feet.
So to climb 2,398 feet, and the equivalent on your stairs is 282 trips.
Yes.
You've got 17 steps staircase. You should be there by the end of June. That's 3 to 4 flights a day at 8.5 feet each time you go up. And so it's actually something that you're saying that you would do anyway, because you do use that staircase to stay fit.
Yes, I do.
So how are you feeling now with having the challenge ahead of you? I
don't feel any different. I just keep on going.
Well, you keep on going, and as you're going,
I think you become
you're earning money on the way, aren't you? Because I think the original target was £10,000, and then you smashed that by last Thursday, and you are up to over £230,000 now. So the money is going up, up, up.
Yes, it is. It's amazing. And I'm very grateful to all.
We've just had a look now. We think that you're now up to £250,000. That is 255,000, isn't it? So you're over £250,000. And so how do you feel? What do you like to say to the people that have taken you to their hearts, much like they did with Captain Tom?
Well, a huge thankful. The smallest gift I've seen was 2p, and I think somebody that has sent 2p when they are obviously very poor is amazing.
Yeah, all makes a big difference, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Well, you said that that it was Captain Tom that inspired you, and watching what he was doing. Original goal of 100 laps around his garden. I think he's up to 120 now. He had set a goal of £1,000. He's now raised over 25 million. We thought we might just put you two together. So we've got Captain Tom Moore, and there he is. Would you like to say good morning to each other?
Good morning, ladies.
Oh, surprise!
Captain Tom, how does it feel to know that you have not only reached this huge amount of money, but also that you are inspiring others to do the same?
So how does it feel to have raised this huge amount of money, but you're inspiring other people to do the same?
I think it's something that's out of this world. This world is marvellous. Something you would never believe when you started. And when you going up and down your stairs, going up you have to do. But I remember you've got to come down again before you can go up. And so you go coming down. It's not easy either, is it?
Yeah, that is difficult. I mean, of course, the challenge is going up the stairs, but before you can go up again, you've got to come down.
Yes, I do. That's so true.
Tom, the royals have been praising you. Duke of Cambridge said you were a one-man fundraising machine, and Prince Harry then went on to say that what you've done is utterly amazing, incredibly proud. And so, how do you feel about the reaction from not just the public but the world and the royals?
So you received praise from the royal family, and you received praise from the British public, and not just the British public, but from around the world. How does that all make you feel?
I think it is amazing. It makes me feel very humble, really does, that I've done such, raised such interest. It isn't something that I think you set out to do, and we never set out to raise this sort of money. We never ever believed that that would happen, but it has. And now when you think the amount of money that everybody is so kindly given is such a good cause for all our doctors and nurses and all the backup staff, and for doctors and nurses throughout the world who are all having to fight this invisible enemy, and the doctors and the nurses and everyone, they're putting their lives into danger, and they're doing it without any, well, they're doing it with, not so with joy, but they're doing it faithfully, and I don't think we can answer them enough for all the good work that they're doing and continuing to do, because at the end of the day, we will get through this war of the disease. We will get through it, and we will eventually all feel much better, and everyone will, as the song says, we will never walk alone.
Which is
right.
at #1
It
in the
is
iTunes chart right now, Captain Tom. Thank you for talking to us.
You are my hero, Tom, that's for sure. Margaret, continue with your walking upstairs. Well done, you. It's people like both of you that inspire us and make such a difference. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for your
Thank you.
How lovely.
Oh.